literally 10 minutes ago, I was just on my bed scrolling on my phone, getting ready to almost like post another short form from one of these YouTube videos. And I come across some other self-improvement YouTuber. Instantly, I had that desire to see how successful he was. How many subs does he have? How many followers does he have? What his physique look like? Or does he have a girlfriend? How much money? I compared myself, but I'm here to tell you today that me comparing myself wasn't the bad thing. Although maybe I felt inferior in the slightest way, it revealed to me what I care about. Oh, this guy has the amount of subs that I personally want. Let me work harder on my own self-improvement journey. Let me not slack today and get off my ass and actually record a YouTube video because no one's gonna do that for me. Right now, bro, you compare yourself and have this weak beta energy that nothing will change and you're just gonna accept the fact that he's better than you. I would make videos in the past saying comparison is the thief of joy, but I'm slowly maturing and starting to realize that every single time I personally have compared myself, I've just wanted to work harder, and that masculine energy thrives off of competition. When we can almost accept this and just admit it, that there are naturally going to be people who are bigger than us. There's going to be people with more followers than us. There's going to be people with more money than us. Heck, there is always a bigger fish in the sea. Cool, great, whatever. Let's move on. But when we can admit that and then journal and write down, why did we even compare ourselves in the first place? Was it because he has something that I don't? Okay, cool. He is jacked and I'm comparing myself and he's making my physique look kind of shitty. So what am I going to do? I'm going to have option A and option B. Option A, I'm going to continue to compare myself and feel inferior, but not do anything about it. Or option B, I'm going to compare myself, but then I am going to allow myself to compete with him. Because I know in the periods when I am tunnel vision on my goals, I naturally just compare myself less. I know for younger Adrian, when I was so locked in with posting videos, I wouldn't care about anyone else's channel and just my own. I know all the times when I was so locked in with building my physique and hitting 80 kilos lean, jack, shredded, tanned. The only person I would compare my physique to was the guy in the mirror. Oh, my readout to my weak point, okay, let's improve that. Oh, my hamstrings are not really revealing as much as my quadriceps. So let's maybe start my leg day workout with a bit more hamstring volume. Right now, bro, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. And heck, if you're not posting content, you are naturally right now comparing yourself to me, which is okay. Comparison reveals what you want to go for. You compare yourself to me, and guess what? I still compare myself to other people, and it's not a bad thing. Gives us clarity and direction. If we can get paper, pen, and write down every time we do compare ourselves to other people, and almost like try to actually become aware of the emotions we feel when we compare. Because when I was in the gym, let's say 3-4 years ago, and I would see some other jacked guy walk in with boulder shoulders, tennis ball biceps, and thunder thigh legs, I would look at him and think, I want that. How did he do that? What would I be like if I was that jacked? What did you think I did? I became obsessed with searching for answers. I thought, regardless of the fact if he's natty or not, he's most definitely put in some sort of work to achieve that. And I'm curious about it. So what do I have to do for me personally to, let's set the goal kind of small, to just put on 5 kilos of muscle? I come back home from that gym session. The first thing I do is I literally, again, I sit on that bed with my laptop on my lap and I start searching how to bulk, how to cut, best chest exercises, best leg exercises, because this guy had some really big legs and he's clearly proven that it's not just about genetics to build in thunder thighs. And this takes a lot to admit, because a lot of us men have big egos. We'll compare ourselves, but the last thing we want to do is compare ourselves and take action off the advice of the guy who we may seem is bigger, better, or whatever than us. Which I'm not going to categorize things as the right or wrong way of doing things, but let's just say every time your ego gets the best of you when comparing yourself and when trying to take in other people's opinions, the only person you are holding back is yourselves. And that the split second you can almost turn ego off and use our 2 ears, which, Yeah, God gave us 2 ears, 1 mouth. We should listen twice as much than the guy next door. The second we can just almost put a pause with yapping, 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 and take in what someone else is trying to teach us, our growth in our journey will look like this. I myself, no matter how many years I've been on this journey of just trying to improve myself, if there is one strength that I personally have, it is my willingness to seek for education. And yes, there has been times when maybe my ego has been bigger than other seasons and periods of my life, and during those seasons when my ego was high, okay, maybe I didn't listen to people when they give me the advice of, oh, Adrian, you should probably read this book. But in the seasons where I've been seeking and searching and scrapping for as much little bits of education, motivation as possible, again, I've compared myself the least and just compare myself to myself and my goals. Like, bro, look how many books I have that I'm recording. This is my little like tripod. Look at this. Got books here, got my goals here, laptop there. When I have the books right in front of me, I don't have time to compare myself against others. When I have my goals written out on bland A4 white paper, I don't have time to compare myself. When I'm recording these videos in like 30-minute blocks, that's 30 minutes that I'm not on social media, scrolling, comparing myself, feeling like shit. The reason why you feel like just weak and soft and not goal-oriented is because you have goals, you have missions, you have objectives to hit, but you're not doing anything about it. You're not getting off your ass, grabbing this blue pen and just writing down what you want to accomplish in 2026, bro. The split second I told myself, screw everyone. Like, okay, I'm gonna take in advice of this guy and that guy and that guy, but I kind of know what my goals are now. I kind of know why I compare myself. I compare myself because I'm not where I want to be yet. I compare myself because I'm not jacked yet. I compare myself because I'm not successful yet. I know why I compare, so now let's do something. Comparison is information, not a verdict and final conclusion. Take in it. Take in the info. Journal about why right now you compare yourself to me. Is it because I'm jacked? Is it because I can speak behind the camera for God knows how long without having to pause or cut out bits? I don't know, but find out that reason, write it, and then make that reason a solution. It's hot. It's so hot in here. For the next part of this video, I want to educate you with the fastest way to kill comparison, which I've kind of touched on briefly in this first segment. Right now, you need to shrink your world. So in the first 10 minutes, I basically told you that become aware to why you compare yourself, find the info, not the verdict. But now, bro, you need to shrink your world. Because think of it like this. If you're the guy who has so many passions and hobbies and has a big friendship group and knows everyone, but still doesn't really know what to do, he follows NBA players, he follows self-improvement influencers, he follows rappers. There is so much comparison going on, and it's almost going to make you not take a step forward in anything. Let's say right now you want to start posting self-improvement content and you follow 10 plus self-improvement influencers, 10 individuals who are all unique in their own way. And your goal is to just post self-improvement content. When you're comparing yourself up against 10 people lined like that, it's a lot. It's not really going to benefit you as much as you think. Compared to having a mentor, one person shrinking your world, okay, cool. Now there's naturally a whole lot less people to compare yourself with. And guess what? You have that one person you're comparing yourself with right in front of you. No one else, no distractions, no turbulence, no mousetraps. You're going to grow that much more faster. You're going to progress at a rate which is almost like unstoppable. Just because on a daily basis, there isn't as of much noise in the outside world disturbing and grabbing or changing your own thoughts. One of my goals for this year is to record my videos first thing in the morning before checking my phone, because I know every single time I check my phone and let's say I scroll, let's say I get messages from some friends, I have noise in my head that is having a small impact on my thoughts and the way I will bring myself to my camera. And if I'm to be brutally honest and authentic with you right now, it's like 4 p.m. It's like a 40-degree day in Melbourne. I am literally sweating in my room. I don't even have an aircon in my room. I got the window open and I'm sweating. I am battling recording this video. But the fact that it's 4 p.m., I've already had some like noise and turbulence in my mind. So as present as you think I am recording this, I'm gonna be brutally honest and authentic with you. I'm not as present as the version of me who is to wake up on his bed and record first thing without checking his phone, shrinking my world. And then, okay, cool, I can just check my phone after. If I can like organize my day to this level of wake up this time, record that time, check phone that time, I will reach what I wanna reach sooner rather than later. And that's the reason why I compare myself to everyone, because they're successful. And heck, maybe I'm not as successful as I wanna be yet. Do you see how powerful that is? Right now, you think you need to consume, hear stuff from that guy and that guy and that guy and that book and that book and that book and that book and that. But it's a lot to take in. It's a lot of comparison and not as of much action taking. You probably kind of know what you need to do now, but you're still information overloading. Turn off the outside noise. And heck, if you don't want mentors, but you just want a mentor, one individual who can give you practical advice, guidance on how to be more masculine, how to build a great girl body, how to improve your dating life and become so confident that people look at you like a 2.0 version of yourself. Lucky for you, bro, you've come to the right place. And the first link in my description, my private school community, the Petis Syndicate, where we have a discussion thread where if you've been thinking of some question for days, weeks, months, and you really want to ask it and just get advice off one person, me, you can get a reply from me almost instantly, depending on how like big the question is and how much time and effort I have to put towards it. We have 2 live calls a week. We have pre-recorded courses. This is the one way to fast track your whole self-improvement progress. And that will be the first link in the description of this video, the Petis Syndicate. Comparison, quite frankly, disappears the moment you become obsessed with execution. Maybe 1 hour ago, how I started this video saying I naturally compared myself to some other YouTuber, the only reason why I did that is because I'm not as obsessed as I want to be yet. Like, can I get any more authentic with you? I know last year, as like happy and as progressive as the year felt, I still know there were days that I wasted. There were days where I was sitting on my bed, scrolling, and just kind of imagining success falling into my lap, thinking my life will change and someone will just do it for me. I didn't realize or understand that the only person who is gonna put in the work and make a difference and get the stuff that I want with the information that I'm receiving from others who have what I want, but I don't have it yet, is me. So that's why for 2026, with this new understanding of why I compare myself, I'm gonna use it as fuel and not envy, not talk shit and hate and be like, oh, he just got lucky. You know those types of guys who when they see a jacked guy, they'll say some projection crap and just say, he just has good genetics. Or when they see some like successful YouTuber, he just got lucky. He's a scammer. He's this. I am going to try my best and not be that guy for one split moment in this year and just appreciate the progress of others and realize and have the understanding that they have what I want. And if I can just accept that and still see them as comrades rather than enemies, I myself am probably going to be a whole lot closer to gaining the same rewards. And you are as well. And that's why I'm going to leave you with a final actionable step. And that's that right now, I want you, bro, like I say plenty of times in my videos, I want you to get a piece of paper and artistically and specifically write down the things you want from this world. Now, me personally, I haven't looked too much into like, oh, manifestation, manifest this into your life. Expect the least and get the most. As like fairy and magical as that stuff is, let's be a bit more logical here and just write down, what do you want? I want to get jacked. I want a girlfriend. I want money. Simple goals, common goals a lot of us young guys have. If you can just write down what you want, you'll soon come to realize that when you speak to people who have what you want, your mouth is gonna be zipped and your ears are gonna be coming out. You're gonna be more of an active listener just because you're being authentic with what you want from this world. And eventually you will get them because you have more of this like vibrant, positive energy where you're just welcoming stuff into your life and not pushing it away. Don't be that guy with such negative energy who has such a negative outlook on the world and thinks everyone is this, that, and that. Rather, if people have what you want, bro, be grateful that you have the opportunity to speak to them or meet up with them and ask questions. Be curious, be a listener, be willing to improve, because you know when you go back into your room and you see that paper when you wrote down the things you want, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get them. And this isn't even being like selfish. It's just being authentic with ourselves and digging deep to why we compare. If I compare myself to this guy for this reason, I'm gonna fix that reason for myself. And those are my values. What are your values? I know if you've been following this channel for quite some time, I now understand that there is no perfect way, no perfect morning routine to live your life. And I can't tell you how to live your life, but I can tell you and educate you and motivate you what helped me to become more happier in the present moment and live my day with this vibrant, full energy. And believe it or not, by living life like that, it made me get closer to my goals faster. And that's where I felt my most happiest. Realize that comparison is not the thief of joy. Not taking action is. And I hope, bro, that this video has, heck, maybe just increased the percentage chance of, yeah, maybe you more likely to take action on starting that YouTube channel, going to the gym, starting that business, reading that book I've been telling you to read hundreds of times. For the top 1% of viewers who made it this far in the video, here's some quick like 0.1% top masculine Petis advice. The book I'm reading right now is actually the sequel to the book I made a YouTube video about called The Courage to Be Disliked. I'm now reading the book The Courage to Be Happy. Very in-depth, very awareness-provoking book. I've only read like 50 pages out of 200. But if you want to be on like the same path and mission as me, first read the book The Courage to Be Disliked, and then read the second book, which I'm reading now, The Courage to Be Happy. Finish those two books and you'll have no regrets. My friend, comparison isn't the enemy. Not taking action is. You got this, bro. If this video has motivated and educated you, once you trust me enough through watching my self-improvement content, I highly recommend you check out the first link in the description, which is my private school community, the Petis Syndicate. We have a discussion thread, we have pre-recorded courses, and we even have 2 live calls a week with me. Other than that, make sure to also check out the second link in the description, which is my top 10 books which helped me become more of a masculine man. Basically, all of my favorite books all in one place, so you don't have to go searching and scrapping in the library to find these books. All in front of you, fast track your progress. All you have to do now is buy them and read them. Finally, bro, make sure to click the subscribe button and also a little bell icon. It'll kind of like remind you when I do upload these videos so you can watch them as soon as humanly possible. Here are my recent last 2 vlog videos. I highly recommend you check them out. I'm gonna go hit a sauna now on this 40-degree day, sweat out all of the toxins from me smashing legs this morning. I did hack squat, I did leg extension. Heck, one of my goals this year is also to bring up my glutes. So I have been spamming the hip thrust. As sus of a machine as it is, I love it. And I love knowing when I am turning weak points into strengths. I'll see you in the next one, bro. Peace.